If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement and male advantage ebook, all links are in the bio. You know, you see these videos, you see these fitness workouts and stuff, and you might have a woman on a treadmill or whatever, and you know, that's kind of the epitome of a gym, isn't it? Like 7 people on a treadmill, towel around the neck, like, just forget about all of that, okay? If you ever go on a treadmill, walk, put it up to a high pace and sprint, and then knock it down to a low pace and jog, and then, you know, that's the best way. You know, if you're doing a circuit, just 10 reps flat out, onto the next exercise, 30-second break, bang. That HIIT training, that high intensity training is perfect for men because you get the combo of two. Like I said, productivity, but you also look good. So blend them together, guys. But never underestimate how much better you feel in all areas of life when you are. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about cardio and how cardio is fantastic for productivity. So as a lot of you guys know, I love weights. Weights are my best friend. They've changed my life. They've changed millions of guys' lives. And if you're a guy who's struggling in life, let's say low testosterone, things aren't going right, etc., and you go and say, okay, I'm going to do a strict heavy weightlifting program. I'm going to incorporate compound lifts across the board, okay, so squats, deadlifts, bench press, etc. Your life will turn around, okay? Your testosterone will go up, your confidence will go up, you'll feel a lot more relaxed in a lot of scenarios in life, you won't be as aggressive, hormones will be in sync. It's a game changer, okay? But coming from somebody who finished their bulk around about 2 months ago and has since been cutting, okay, and I stayed away from... I think it was about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, but I stayed away from kind of cardio for a long time because what I didn't want to do, because I've made this mistake before, was finish the weights and lifting heavy and then go out running straight away, long distance, 10-hour cardio fucking sessions like people do and expect the fat to drip off and look great, whereas I've told you guys before, it's not the case. You'd end up getting skinny, you'd lose all the muscle because your body would go, well, we're running long distances. We don't need all this muscle to weigh us down. It'll be better to be lean and skinny, strip all the muscle away, have like a marathon runner's physique, which, let's be honest, no guy actually wants. Like, no guy ever says, I want to look like Mo Farah, okay, the long distance marathon runner. But it's something that we all tend to do. But so I stayed away from that for a very long time. But I knew at some point when I got down to a low enough body fat percentage, a calorie deficit alone needs to be supported by some level of cardio, circuit, whatever it might be. And a circuit would be grand, if I could go outside with a sledgehammer, a tire, some ropes or whatever and do a circuit, it'd be great. But with COVID and the weather, it's not been ideal. It's not been on the cards. But I will do some stuff like that this summer, maybe film it. I love circuit training. I think it's fantastic. But what I knew I was going to do at some point was sprint training, and hill sprints especially. When I used to play kind of semi-professional football, what I used to do is hill sprints all the time. I love them. I love what you get out of them. It's like an express workout. You only need to do like 10 or 15 and you're so tired. Okay, I'm not talking hill sprints 5-10 meters. I would do like 30-meter sprints. Okay, so you do 10 of them, your body's ruined. Okay, you got everything you need from it. One thing that I found when I got back to doing these is that the testosterone boost from lifting weights is fantastic, okay? Really, like I said, turned my life around, made me feel fantastic, gave me a lot of energy and a boost in life, and I feel like I look better, etc. But one thing was lacking. One thing was lacking from when I was in my football days, and that is that 24 hours of permanent energy, which you get from being fit. Okay, I think you guys have probably heard before when a boxer takes a punch and he stays on his feet and the commentators say, hey, that's credit to his conditioning, he's in great shape, he must have strong legs, etc. But it's mainly like his conditioning, his cardio, etc. It allowed him to stay on his feet. Well, that comes from, like I said, the cardio and the work that you're putting in the gym. Just the better kind of shape you're in, the more that you can endure. And it's the same with energy throughout the day. And I realized when I did my hill sprints again that I got that little drive back, that energy back, where I can get up at 4 or 5 a.m. I can work all day, I can be in the gym, I can get to like 9, 10 o'clock at night and I've still got a ton of energy and I'm productive throughout the day. I'm not getting those kind of high insulin filled moments where I feel lethargic and I don't have the energy and I can't be bothered, or I want to have maybe just an extra hour just to sit and eat food and have a drink. But that's because I was carrying so much extra bulk and fat and whatever, and that was padded around the body, and that will produce a little bit of excess estrogen, but it also makes you tired. It makes you tired. I don't know the science behind it. Probably something to do with leptin, I'm not sure, but it makes you tired. It gives you a lack of energy. You do kind of, when you eat a ton of carbs and you just want to go and sit down and sleep or whatever, that's how it feels when you're bulking. When you get back to high intensity cardio, and I'm sure you get this benefit too from long distance. If you did a 10K run in the morning, which, is still good, it's still exercise, but for men it doesn't really work. Like I've got a rule, which is, women do whatever you want, okay? Women, long distance cardio, it doesn't matter. They just need to squat and run. Like, it's pretty easy. But for men, walk and sprint, don't jog. I'll say it again, walk and sprint, don't jog. There's something about the male body that doesn't respond well to jogging. I don't know why. Now, you can up your calories, of course, and compensate, but the male body just doesn't respond well to jogging. You look at all the top guys on Instagram, they all walk. That's what they do. Like Mike Thurston wakes up every morning. He could drive somewhere. He walks because he said it's great for burning calories when you walk. Now, when you sprint, that's an explosive exercise. You look at 100-meter sprinters. These guys are built like Adonises. These two things work really well. Walking, sprinting, jogging doesn't suit us too well. But if you are a guy who goes for a 10K run, now I'm sure you're going to get some kind of boost. Your blood's flowing, your energy's going, you're doing something productive, you're getting rid of toxins in the body, playing sport, etc. All this stuff's going to work. But it's like I said to you guys before, I made a dedicated video on this, which was, what do you care about more? And I was speaking to a friend who very likely watching this video now, because I introduced him to my channel recently. I was talking to him the other day about aesthetics versus performance. Now, if I was Cristiano Ronaldo, the guy looks great too. There's probably some steroids there. But if I was Ronaldo or a professional sportsman, I'd be like, well, it's more about my performance than the way I look. I'd rather be Fedor, the MMA fighter, and winning all the trophies, than some guy who's shredded but can't knock anybody out. It makes more sense to be efficient and productive and win rather than look good when you're doing it, okay? Now, in the real world, pretty much all of us that are watching this, outside of extreme environments, it pays to be aesthetically pleasing. So outside of like the army or sports or anything like that, where you need to be good at your job, in the actual world, day-to-day life, it actually pays to just be the best looking guy or in the best shape, or you're not as strong as him, but you look better. You look like you're stronger than him. And this is what I explained to my friend the other day, and I've said to you guys before. Lifting weights will make you strong. Okay, naturally you're just going to get stronger. But I could easily be less aesthetically pleasing and be stronger. Like at the end of my bulk compared to where I am now, on average I was lifting like 20 kg more on every exercise. Okay? I was stronger. I was better at that. When I was playing football, I was a lot skinnier. I didn't look that good. But try chasing me around a football pitch. You wouldn't have caught me. 100 meters, I was doing it in under 11 seconds comfortably. I think 1080 is my best ever. And I was really young when I got that timed. I was like 17, 18 years old. I was very, very, very quick. But I didn't look good. So my rule is, if you're not getting paid for something, is it beneficial to your life? And you go on this 10K run and you beat your best time ever, etc. And it does give you a cardio boost, like a productivity boost, as the whole video is about. But you just don't look good. And that's why I think it's so important for men to just chop out that cardio in terms of like jogging or something like that, and just focus on walking and sprinting. And it's the same on, I've been using the exercise bike. I've got one over there. And what I've been doing is going like really slow, just, working the muscles really slow, getting my rest period, and then cranking it up to the highest, most difficult tension, if you would. And then I've been standing up on the bike where it's an absolute burn in the quads and going for it, like it's the last 200 meters of the Tour de France, and just pedaling as fast as I can. And I've been doing that for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and then I stop when my legs are burning, put it down to the lowest amount again, and what I'm doing is I'm emulating that walk, sprint, walk, sprint, walk, sprint. It gives a man the best possible body, in my opinion. So why I'm explaining two things in one video is because cardio makes you more productive and it gives you more energy throughout the day. It makes you more alert, in terms of earning money, being socially sharp, being good in the bedroom, etc. All the other areas of a male life. This is why I promote the men's lifestyle supplement that I have, because it's all areas of life. It's the outlier male. It's everything coming together, which is the same with cardio, where with cardio in general, it boosts all the other areas of your life. So not just fitness, just general cardio makes you more productive, like I said, better in the bedroom, all this stuff, whatever, better at business, easier to make money, you have more energy throughout the day. These things are massively important to a man's life because fitness isn't just about fitness, it's about what it bridges out into and helps you in all areas of life. However, its biggest downfall, cardio, is it does make you look like shit if you don't do it properly. If you just go on marathon runs, you wake up every day, I did 10K this morning, I do 20K on weekends. I've never seen a guy that does long distance running that looks fantastic. So that's what you got to do. You got to blend the two together, and that's why I'm outlaying the two different issues to you. Is that having this productivity is great. Cardio makes you more productive, but just make sure you bulk, get that muscle, get in fantastic shape, and then when you blend the cardio together, walk and sprint, don't jog. And then when you blend those two components together, number one, you get the productivity boost in all the other areas of life and whatever, you're sharper, better in the bedroom, etc. Better cardio just equals more energy, all that sort of thing. But at the same time, you still look aesthetically pleasing. So you have the two components together. And that's what it's all about. You see these videos, you see these fitness workouts and stuff, and you might have a woman on a treadmill or whatever, and that's kind of the epitome of a gym, isn't it? Like 7 people on a treadmill, towel around the neck, just forget about all of that, okay? If you ever go on a treadmill, walk, put it up to a high pace and sprint, and then knock it down to a low pace and jog, and then, that's the best way. If you're doing a circuit, just 10 reps flat out, onto the next exercise, 30-second break, bang. That HIIT training, that high intensity training, is perfect for men because you get the combo of two. Like I said, productivity, but you also look good. So blend them together, guys. But never underestimate how much better you feel in all areas of life when you are doing suitable cardio. If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement and male advantage ebook, all links are in the bio.